Our next review is we're going to do a spoiler-free review for A Haunting in Venice that we just saw yesterday. So no spoilers here. This is the new Kenneth Branagh film.
Yeah.
And this is the third in his Hercule Poirot movie series that Kenneth Branagh is doing. Have you been a fan of these movies?
Well, it's always nice to see the character come to life, but I kind of preferred the show more than I did the movie.
What's the show called?
Well, the Pierrot show.
It's called The Poirot Show?
No, it was called Pierrot, I guess. I don't remember what it was.
Is that a British show?
Yeah, it was excellent.
Okay, so this one, it's only an hour and 43, so pretty good with time. Currently has a 79% certified fresh critic rating and a 76% audience score. Give us your thoughts on this movie there, dear.
Well, it was a good enough movie, but I didn't feel like it was that true to the author and how she would do a book. Thought it was a bit off. Didn't feel like it was something Agatha Christie
How
would
so?
write. Well, I guess what the murder weapon was right away. Hers are always like so much information, and you don't know right away like who did it.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured that out right away, and then so there was like I knew there was only a couple suspects. I don't think she would give it away like that.
Okay, we're not going to give away.
No.
It's still a classic murder mystery
Yeah,
whodunit. Now they try and change it up and make it more of a scary kind of thriller.
More of a scary movie.
With try and have jump scares in it, but it wasn't really scary things. It's more just, hey, jump scare. Hey, another jump scare. I didn't find it scary.
No.
The mystery, well, I guessed completely wrong on who it was.
Oh.
Like, completely wrong. I'm like, I know who it is. It's that character right there.
Okay.
That was completely wrong. So, I'm terrible at these things. This, to me, as I said in my reaction video, this is the worst of the three for me. I found Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile to be much more interesting.
The Orient Express is like a better one I found than Death on the Nile, just as a book. But they're excellent books.
People don't like the ending to Murder on the Orient Express.
It's nice to see them come together in film. It's always nice to see that. This one, I felt, I was trying to make it into a scary movie. I loved the setting though.
Oh, the setting was amazing.
That was what was amazing about it. Okay. And the way that they filmed, I loved it. I loved that part of it. But I didn't feel like it was that true to Agatha Christie herself.
So the setting to me felt exactly like it's in Venice.
Fabulous.
Okay? So I don't know if they actually shot in this old house or if they built it, but the production value for the setting was great. The lighting, because it has this dark, creepy vibe.
Oh, yes.
But you can still see what's going on.
No, that was
great. The cinematography that they used, the different shots, all that was great.
Yeah.
The score, soundtrack, didn't notice it, so there's nothing to say about it.
Good movie, but I didn't feel like it was that true to her writing.
Isn't it? Well, this is based off her Halloween party story, which isn't that a short story?
I didn't read it. I didn't want to read it until I saw the movie. I'm going to read it now.
This is not something I would have picked to adapt, but oh well, hey, it's Kenneth Branagh's choice there. He's a good filmmaker, and he knows what he's doing. Like I said, this is the weakest of the three for me. I'm not going to dwell it. Some of the things that I liked in it, the setting, the lighting, the cinematography, so even the direction. This wasn't as star-studded of a cast as the previous two. But I still enjoyed the cast to a certain extent. You got Michelle Yeoh in there. Who else was in it there besides Kenneth Branagh?
The other thing about it is that it didn't have as many characters as most of her
Tina Fey
stuff either.
No, you're right.
It didn't have as many characters in it, which was also odd because hers usually has like I don't know. There's a lot of people. Like compared to the other two movies, is like it had a giant cast, right? It had a very reduced number of people involved in it.
Yeah, normally hers have at least a dozen or more.
Yeah. Well, there's other two movies I made. There's some limitations.
Well, this one kind of started out with a dozen.
There are
or
some
maybe
other
just
books
underneath
that don't have that many characters. But anyway, it was great the way it was put together. I just felt it's a little
story was a bit
lacking. I don't know if she
lacking.
would have liked it. Yeah, I don't know if she would have liked that.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
This one didn't really work for me. So wrapping it up because we're not going to go on too much about it. We said what we liked about it. What kind of rating would you give this one?
I'd probably give it like an 86.
86, that high?
Yeah, because it was a good movie. I just feel for Agatha Christie, it wasn't hitting the mark.
I found it, yeah. This was kind of boring for me. And it was kind of, what are we doing this for? I mean, if you're, as I said in my reaction, if you're a big fan of these old style murder mystery Agatha Christie films, or if you're just a big Kenneth Branagh fan, you're gonna like it. But for me, this didn't really work for me, and I give this the worst movie ever because it's just too blah. Okay, I'd rather go watch the first two than this one again.
It needed Hastings in it.
Oh,
It would have made it a little bit more fun.
Let us know your thoughts on A Haunting in Venice, which is new out this weekend. You can always give us a like, a thumbs up. Penny Kitty here would really appreciate that. Maybe she'll come back for more appearances there.